Thank you for watching us on YouTube. But did you know that if you're on the go, you can get the full show as a podcast now? You can get our morning breakdown of the most important topics facing our country, news not being covered by the mainstream media, interviews with change-making progressives, and info on what you can actually do about all this. Search for The Damage Report on your favorite podcast app and subscribe so you know when new episodes are ready to go. Okay, we turn now to the midterms because I want to close out the show presenting to JR Donald Trump's theory about the midterms, the chance of impeachment, and what would happen were he to be impeached. Because Donald Trump, at the very least in his statements, wants people to believe that there is nothing bad that has ever happened to him, nothing bad that could ever happen to him. And here's an example of that. So this is coming from Axios. He has repeated to folks in the White House that if the Democrats impeach him, it would be a victory politically because it would be a complete overreach and he could exploit it and run against it in 2020. And he said specifically that he would then be able to say that they are unfairly targeting him and investigating him, which, by the way, he has been doing since day one of his presidency. I don't know why that would change. But Donald Trump saying that impeachment would only guarantee his reelection, do you think that would actually happen? And do you buy that that's what he actually thinks?
I'm buying that that's what is the last thing he's reaching for, because I think he forecasts some defeat in November. So
he keeps saying red wave.
Yeah, that's the insecure.
You don't think he believes it?
Yeah. Not at all. Not at all. So he's worried about that outcome. I mean, right before he got elected, he was saying this is going to be a rigged election. I'm going to lose, and when I lose, it's going to be a problem. When I lose, when I lose, when I lose. Then he won. He's like, oh, now what do I do? Yeah. But so in response, if that happens the way that everyone's forecasting it, including him to happen, he's like, best case scenario. Okay, they're going to come and they're going to impeach me, which I don't even think they will. They're going to come and they're going to impeach me. And then the best thing I can do then is use it to run in 2020 to say they're being so unfair to me. What this actually is, it's an indictment of his supporters from his own brain. Again, he's done it 1,000 times. You guys are so stupid, my supporters, that you don't care about any policy, you don't care about anything I said I've done for you, which I haven't, or will do for you if I get reelected in 2020. It's all about you're gonna be so mad because of what they did to your guy.
Yeah.
What kind of way is that to be a leader of a country? The supposed best country in the world. Your approach to getting reelected is, can you believe what they did to me? That's the approach?
People like the Republicans like to say that was how people were attached to Barack Obama. But I've spoken with a lot of people who really like Barack Obama, even people who like him more than me. And obviously I've talked constantly about disagreements I have in terms of policy. We don't talk about Barack Obama that way. Like, so divorced from any considerations of policy or even ideology. Just this familial cult leader type relationship that they have.
Because you don't have to know what he's gonna do or what he wants to do. It doesn't matter as long as you support him blindly. Yeah. That's the approach.
Well, and especially if what you're getting out of this is that whatever it is that he does, it pisses off the left. It produces snowflake tears. If that's what you want, then it doesn't matter if he's ballooning the deficit or getting rid of the deficit. If you think it's gonna cause libs to cry, you're gonna support him. That's no way to run a political party. Yeah, so if we could just jump right ahead though, in terms of the midterms, will this actually happen? First of all, the Dems would have to take the House. I don't even think it's guaranteed then, but as of right now, registered voters apparently prefer the Democratic candidate. 52-38, a 14-point advantage, according to a new poll by Quinnipiac. But understand that in the past 6 weeks, it's increased from 4 points to 14, but it had been pretty high earlier than that. So in 6 weeks, it can change by 10 points. There are far more than 6 weeks left to go in these midterm elections. So you can look at these numbers and feel a little burst of hope. That's good, that's understandable, but don't rest on your laurels because that can go back down to 4 or even -4 just as easily. And don't put it past Donald Trump or any of these Republicans to do something tricky, something fishy to get people to rally behind the president.
Something like what, John Aderola?
I don't know. Some sort of Ron DeSantis type app.
Beware of a conflict is all I'm gonna say.
Or just, like exaggerating something. We have serious international situations. Do we know that Idlib, we've got situations in Syria, there's situations with North Korea. God only knows what could be focused on by the president and then by the knee-jerk reaction of the media.
Or also instigated by the president.
Or instigated by the president as well.
Internationally.
Okay, anyway,
I'm just gonna say it that
we're
way.
less than 60 days away, but still that's forever. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notified of our new videos. And catch The Damage Report every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.